All right, so I am about to make a lotion I've been making for the last 5 years. It is what I like to call the best lotion ever because you can customize it to whatever you need. It's safe for my household, which means it's peanut-free, coconut-free, egg-free. I mean, peanut and egg we usually don't have to worry about, but coconut definitely we have to worry about. It's soothing to the skin. You can use whatever fatty oil you love to use and that your skin loves, which is super important because everybody's skin reacts to different fatty oils and different moisturizers differently. There's no alcohol. So if you're dealing with any skin issues where you might have open rashes or open sores, like if there's a lot of scratching from eczema, anything like that, there's no alcohol there to irritate the skin or make it sting. You need one kind of specialty item that you can easily get on Amazon. The other stuff you can easily get from your pantry and then from your sink. So let's get going. You just need emulsifying wax pastilles. These are pretty little. I don't know if you can kind of tell. See? So they're just these little wax pastilles. So you just need those. You need a fatty oil of your choice. I'm using castor because castor has detoxifying benefits. It's very moisturizing, and that is what's working for my son right now. And so we're using castor oil. This is Sky Organics organic castor oil. And then hot water. That's literally all you need. So this is how it goes. You put the pastilles, a 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of your wax pastilles. Having a problem. Go ahead and put 1/4 cup of the wax pastilles in here, and because this is heat safe, I can just pop this right in the microwave and melt it. If you don't have a microwave, if you don't want to use a microwave, you could melt this on the stove and that would be just fine. But all you need to do is melt the wax pastilles. Wax pastilles are melted. I'm gonna give that a little stir here. So again, that was 1/4 cup of the wax pastilles. And then it's really easy to remember. You need the same amount, a 1/4 cup of whatever fatty oil you're using. So if you wanted to use olive oil, you totally could. Like I said, I'm using castor oil. I've used safflower oil. You could use jojoba oil. I mean, basically any fatty oil that your skin likes. I've even used the Young Living massage oils. They're a blend of several different ones, and essential oils are already included. I've used that personally for my lotion base. All right, then you just go ahead and you add that right to your melted pastilles. Make sure you get all that out of there. Castor oil is especially thick. And I've got some unmelted pastilles here. So I'm gonna give that a stir. And sometimes because of the difference in temperature, it will kind of, can you see how there's some chunks in there? It'll get a little weird. So if that happens, I will pop it quickly in the microwave. Or if you were doing this over the stove, you could just add your fatty oil just so it makes a good mixture. So we just want to get it back to clear again. All right, so now they look more like one again. And then all we need is 1 1/4 cups hot water. Now our tap water gets pretty hot, probably about 110 degrees, and that works. So I have a 1 1/4 cup of water right here, hot water. And then I like to just keep stirring this as I pour the water. Look at its magic. It turns white. And then I stir it up really well. And then you get your lid on. That's why this size of jar is also perfect. And you want to shake this pretty vigorously, like I do this, and I'm going to go do it over the sink because if there's ever any leaking, and sometimes when it's hot, it might like start to leak a little. So I shake it pretty vigorously like this for like a full minute to a minute and a half. Okay, all shaken up. My jar was a little warm, so I was holding it like this. Now, at this point is the point that you want to add, if you want to add any essential oils, which I do. This is when you would do it, but I also like to let it cool a little bit. Look at that. It's totally foamy inside, but it's completely liquid. But it's got this nice foam on the top from shaking it really well. So for this batch, because we're looking for soothing and healing oils, I'm using sacred frankincense and myrrh. But like I said, I'm gonna wait until, well, actually, it feels pretty good. You never want to add essential oils when something is too hot, not because anything will happen, but because you might lose a little of the efficacy of the essential oils. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is my third batch of lotion today, so I'm maybe a little low on this one. I am. Okay, I only had 2 drops of Frank. I'm gonna have to go find more. So I run between 30 and 40 drops of oil in this batch of lotion. I'm gonna add the oils. I'm gonna give it another really, really good shake. And then I'm gonna show you what it looks like after like a full overnight 10 hours in the fridge. I actually didn't have any more frankincense up here, so I went ahead and added Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood and Blue Cypress. These are 2 of my favorite oils. I love how they smell, and they're amazing for your skin. So now for what it looks like out. I don't usually use plastic, but we're gonna be traveling, and so I needed to find some really like good sealing plastic containers. And there are no citrus oils in the lotion, so I'm not worried about the plastic at all. But so this, I made it in the jar just like there, but this I made yesterday, and look at it. It doesn't come out, okay? And it is like the creamiest, most beautiful lotion. My son was using this one. But it like disappears right into your skin. Feels awesome. We always keep it in the fridge as much as we can. But I mean, if you're traveling and you just can't keep it in a fridge, that's not a big deal. Awesome lotion. 3 ingredients. Make it. You'll love it.